So last month, my roommate Kevin, who, to his credit, is the most organized person I know, decided he'd had it with dirt on the floors. He called an emergency roommate meeting, which, for Kevin, means he texted us and then knocked on our bedroom doors while we were still typing coming. His proposal, a strict no shoes in the house policy. At first, it sounded reasonable. Who wants to sweep up after a bunch of muddy boots? We all nodded in agreement, partly to get back to our Netflix marathons. But Kevin, being Kevin, took things to the next level. He printed out a color-coded chart of acceptable footwear zones. The living room was green for socks, the kitchen was yellow for slippers, and the bathroom was just red with a skull on it, which was concerning. Day 1, I realized I'd left my slippers in the kitchen, but socks weren't allowed there, so I ended up doing an awkward tiptoe ballet while holding my breath and my dignity. That's when our third roommate, Jamie, came home with a wild solution. What about roller skates? Technically, they're not shoes. Kevin, to our surprise, loved the loophole, probably because it meant less floor contact. The next thing I know, we're all gliding around the apartment like it's amateur hour at a roller disco. Turns out, cooking pasta on wheels is much more dangerous than it looks, especially when you have to dodge a cat who thinks he's in a demolition derby. The cat, by the way, now wears a tiny helmet, which he despises, but it's for his own good after he tried to chase a stray meatball and wiped out under the coffee table. Now every time someone visits, they stare in confusion as we skate-walk to the door, and Kevin beams, "See? The floors are spotless." Meanwhile, the cat just glares at us from under his helmet, plotting our demise. Honestly, I never thought a no-shoes policy would turn our house into a circus, but on the bright side, at least now when someone yells, "Dinner's ready," it's not just the food that's rolling,